Thank you. And our next startup is from Nigeria. Of course, we couldn't avoid Nigeria no better. And John, hi. Tell us more about your PropTech innovation, which solves the issues in the industry. In which industry?
Fantastic. Thank you so much. I'm excited to be here. My name is John Armen, and I'm the CEO and co-founder of Vend. We basically are a construction technology company solving some of the construction-related issues starting in Nigeria and hopefully to expand to certain other parts of Africa over time. I'll quickly share my screen. Please just confirm, Marina, if you can see my screen.
Yeah, it's fine. Mm-hmm.
So part of the idea behind us is to be the platform that supports the entire value chain in construction, but we understand that that's a tall order, and so we're going to take them in bite sizes, as I look forward to showing you. I'm having a difficulty changing. Oh, good. So the basic problem we're trying to solve are problems that we also had experienced. I have about 10 years in the construction industry experience myself, one of which is collaboration. There's one of the problems we noticed is prevalent, is a discrepancy between the boardroom where deals are structured and the sites where the deals are actually carried out. Efficiency is also a major problem on our part of town. Fraud and the lack of actionable data, partly because a lot of the data is already captured wrong and as such cannot really be used properly. Research shows that 80% of commercial projects will go over budget. That's even higher back home in Nigeria, and efficiency rate of 30% from McKinsey and Co. So talking about the industry we play in 2019, which is the last report we have that is complete, it did a record 2.6 trillion naira, which is about $6.8 billion, and grew about 2% on every quarter. The industry report for this year is not yet ready, but is poised to do a lot more this year. We've basically looked at solutions that already exist from around the world and noticed that most of them lack local context, and that's what we've taken into consideration to build our app. So far, we have 90,000 products on our website already, which is just something we use to lure our freemium customers to us. We developed about 4 apps in the last year and basically used the time to test the waters, get a bit of feedback from the market, and have now sharpened our strategy going forward. We have a lot more. I know I'm running out of time, so I'll just move quickly. We have 3 basic models: the basic subscription, an advanced model where you get an individual deployed to your team. We call that a site information officer, and a premium model for people who want end-to-end project management in construction, who are trying to invest and would like their projects delivered to them with ease. I know we shouldn't talk a lot about money, but we have some projection. Quickly to the team, I'm blessed to have a active team of 5. And I think we're all really built for what we do. We have about 50 years experience in the industry. We already have an advisory board while we're in the process of setting up a proper board, because we believe accountability is key in business success. And yeah, you can reach out to me on my details, which are on the screen now, if you have any questions. And for me, I have a saying I like to say: innovation is upon us in Africa, and we keep working to ensure that we are rewriting the story with every single code and every single app that we build. Thank you.
Thank you so much, John. And one remark: we can't speak about money, particularly about revenue projection, just not to mention particular fundraising sums, and we skip the most interesting slides. So questions?
Can you show us your revenue projection, please? When do you expect to break even on this scale?
By the 3rd year, sir.
Say that one more time, sir.
By the 3rd year. 2023. Thank you.
Hi, Ivan from Ventures. Quick question. How many paying customers you have at the moment?
We have about 4 paying customers. We have about a pipeline of 10. So basically, we started up testing the market with a couple of products, spread ourselves a bit thin, but learned a lot. And we've basically now come back to the drawing board to focus on 2. So for those 2, we have about 4 paying clients.
You mentioned that the fraud in the industry there, and what are the couple of frauds that you're expecting, and how are you going to stop them?
So basically, without proper ability to monitor your projects, a lot of people, either in diaspora or people who just have other things to do, are unable to be on their sites day to day, more or less at the mercy of whoever they've placed on the site. And back home, it's normal for people to more or less not be very forthright with prices, and there's not a lot of information. So you don't have a way of benchmarking. You're told something is a certain price. You just kind of have to take it. And sometimes even after spending all that money, you still don't get the right output. So we've basically how to use data to bridge this gap, make sure you now have more information, and you can also monitor the day-to-day on your project sites.
Yeah, thanks.
John, quick question. When you say you take a lot of local aspects into consideration, how can you become a global unicorn or a startup if you really need someone with a local expertise for your product to be valuable?
So what we really mean by local consideration includes the tendencies of the people here. So it's not a local product. It's just the fact that back home, not a lot of construction players are, for example, patient enough to use technology, right? Some are not even educated enough. So what we've done is that what should have been multiple roles, we've built into one role, right? Such that you don't need 10 collaborators, you need 1. And that means that as long as that one person is doing what he needs to do, the app is going to function. Typically, when people have downloaded other apps, because you need 10, 20 people to collaborate, and the chances that you will get 20 people who are willing to even collaborate is very low. At the end of the day, after 3 months, 6 months, you find that you have those apps placed on the shelf and they're not in use. So that's what we mean by local context. We've basically simplified the use of the technology so that people here can use it. And of course, that makes it even 2 times easier for people in the developed world.
Thank you very much, John. Time is up. Time is up. And